Welcome back, listeners. It's me, Fable, here to remind you of what happened last episode. Our lovely heroes have just defeated the Timber Maiden and took a rest. Aflia Avi, the tiefling bard, takes the first watch that morning, joined by Leslinor, the other bard and rogue, and also a half-elf. Finding nothing but idle silence, they awake Screech Kobash, the kobold sorcerer, and Abram, the half-elf paladin. Once again, the pair don't find much outside of swirling mist and the ever-present foul odor from the hut. The last watch calls for 3 sets of eyes: Cosmic Creeper, the Tabaxi Rogue, Volgar, the Human Barbarian, and Manzel Watkins Badcoke III, the Human Ranger. While most of the watch finds peace, Manzel does happen across a wild turkey for the party to eat. Sounds lovely. With their stomachs filled, the group takes one last look around the camp. The wither still surges through the veins of Abram and Volgar, after all. It gets interesting as the party finds a bag, made of skin, with a burnt brand across it. It appears to be nightshade, with 5 small branches shooting off the mane. Not knowing what this could mean, they keep the bag as a token of warning. There could very well be 4 other sisters to the Timber Maiden. After some final magic testing, the party sets off, only to hear crashing in the woods. Huddled and quiet, Volgar refuses to sit still with the rest of them. He approaches the danger, a large troll, and the fight begins. I won't bore you with the details here, but it does get rather humorous as the party hacks off limbs and even the head of the troll, creating more problems for themselves as it keeps coming back to life. With a final thought, and through stories she remembers, Aflia manages to tell the party just how to beat the monster. Screech comes to the rescue yet again, burning the monster until it stops moving. This, listeners, is where we left the party last episode. So, let's dive right back in.
Alright, welcome back. Yeah. Unfortunately, John had to go to a wedding, so he's going to be piloted by Chris.
Can I spend my last 2 hit points or hit dice?
Yeah, you guys can take a short rest if you want.
Aflia would like to use her Song of Rest to help everybody out. I just need to read what it can do again.
It's a D6.
Is it an extra D6?
That was crap.
Everybody regains 1d6 hit points, and I
Yeah,
believe that's
D6.
rolled by me.
Yes, it is.
Never mind, she rolls it.
Okay.
Rolls a 1.
I'll tell you that. I rolled a 3.
Everybody gains 3 HP.
And paladins are D10s.
Oh.
Over hit die. Yeah.
Alright, so you are out of hit dice.
For now.
And next long rest, you will gain 2 hit dice.
Paladins out of hit dice, yeah.
And I'm at 2 levels of exhaustion.
Yep.
Again?
Yep, once again, because he likes to go frenzy.
It is fun though. It is. It's fun.
This
It
is
allows
for
me
me.
to attack and throw things really far.
I mean, if you just use Tavern Brawler, you could just punch people as your bonus action instead of... But this is a weapon attack, so it's nice.
Yeah.
Alright, so, with the body set aflame, immolated, the body parts that were not attached to the body slowly begin to wither and stop moving. As the forest begins to calm down once again. It is sometime around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. You guys don't know, you're unsure how far away town is.
But we know which direction, right?
Yes.
I know how to find north. It's easy. If you take
Ish.
if you take the hour hand of a watch and you point at the sun,
Man.
the angle in the middle of the angle is usually north or south, one of the two.
Right.
But who has a
Unfortunately, you
watch?
don't.
What's a watch?
Exactly.
Also, are you even sure which hemisphere you're in?
I was gonna ask which hemisphere we were in, but I didn't.
You're in the hemisphere.
We're in a
If I,
plane,
if
right?
I
The Earth is
suggest
flat.
something,
Oh god.
since I think it would be best if we continued to try to find town until night and then to rest at night.
Yeah, of course. Sounds good.
It being August, but you're in the forest with fog, you know that you've got about 3 more hours left in the
Of
day.
light. Might as well travel for those 3 hours and then take a little nappy poo.
All right. Who wants to navigate?
Hey, Manzel, you're a friggin' something. You're a ranger, right? Can you?
I am, but I'm more suited to the plains and cities.
Oh my gosh.
I mean,
It's just like a plane with really tall buildings. Lots of really tall
Right,
buildings.
right. There's a difference between cityscape and treescape.
It's true. Hey, you
What?
can jump 30 feet in
Hey.
the air.
well, I'm also.
Hey Cosmic,
Outlander, so-
if you
You're
just
also
help me
too
out real
exhausted.
quick,
Yeah.
as he begins
Absolutely.
conversing with you about the sun.
The sun, the relative position of the sun
Right.
and stars. Yeah, I'll give it
So
a hand.
you give him
Well, Mansell, if you point the hour hand of your watch at the sun,
natural 20. He goes, huh, and
a watch materializes on his arm.
right, he's like, oh. What gnomish majesty is this? Alright. Using his ranger abilities to help speed up travel through difficult terrain, and the fact that he got a natural 20. As the sun begins to set, you guys hear the sound of a river. You guys manage to
river.
cross it, and then you hear another river, and as the trees begin thinning out.
If I crossed that, I jumped over.
Yes, we know. Thank you, Volgar. We know you jumped it.
Right. It's easy enough for you guys to afford, and I now get to use this as you guys make it back into town. It was only 1 day's travel away if you guys didn't get lost. So,
And we didn't get lost. We did get.
Lost.
all right.
Okay, let's take a
It's
look here.
glorious.
Take a look. See, I like the
What
spider
time
webs.
is it?
Yeah.
Probably night, evening time, I guess.
It is around 9 o'clock at night
right,
when you guys finally make it.
I'm going to take the sack with the
Ow.
Timber Maiden's head, and I'm going to try to find my way to that lumber mill.
Okay.
Just gonna go with Lesnalor to return everything as well, because I'm guessing a lot of this stuff was kept in the bag of holding.
All right, you
River
guys
is huge.
ford across the
my
river. All right, so right here is the mill.
I go to the entranceway that I went in with the owner, proprietor.
Okay, so the contact that you had within the mill was not the owner.
Madame Violet, I think.
I was gone for that one, so you tell me.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
have it written
Yep,
somewhere.
Violet Hayes.
Violet Hayes.
Yep,
Sounds
her
good.
name is Violet Hayes. She is the daughter of Clear Lane. And the name outside of this 3-story building is Clear Lane Cuttery.
Mhm.
It is silent, as it is now night.
All right.
You hear the sound of horses nearby, stabled for the night. All of the carts that they were hooked up to drag the logs out of the river. You can still hear the sound of dripping water off of the carts.
All right.
There is, however, a single light up in the 3rd story where you saw her last, where she made tea for you.
Do we want to knock on the door or send a message, maybe, to see if they're even awake?
Well, there's a light light on. It's usually kind of tell. So
I mean, there's some places that might keep a light on in memory of those that are missing or traveling. Keep to
That's their
going to
mistake.
wait home.
yeah, I'm just gonna cast knock. No, I'm gonna knock on the door.
Okay,
My God,
so
We're gonna bust through the door.
No, a knock is kind of fun. I want to try it sometime.
Knock is a fun spell. You climb up the staircase on the outside, and you knock on this door. Yes. Wait a minute. 2 minutes.
You wait 2 whole minutes without doing anything? Jesus. I would have knocked again.
Yeah, unlike some people, I'm patient.
Right. It's assumed that you knock again. Eventually, there is the sound of a lock sliding, and you see a somewhat harried-looking woman. It is Violet Hayes. As she looks back at you, like, I thought you died.
No. Reach behind.
Pull out the head
No, I pull out the bag.
of the bag.
I don't think you want to see what's in here.
She recoils,
But-
as the smell wafts to her.
Oh, I've been trying to keep it cleanish. But 1/3 of the issue has been solved.
We think.
What do you mean a third?
The Timber Maiden was a hag. And she mentioned her sisters.
Okay, make a persuasion check with advantage.
She's one of the sisters.
Persuasion. That is a 21.
21. She breathes a sigh. Are you saying that the wither is gone?
No. Though we did find out something interesting about the wither.
Oh?
There's the elementals.
They're technically elementals, yeah.
There are these beings called mephits that were made out of steam that would go into someone's body, and that was caused to wither. Because 2 of our companions contracted it.
She looks both relieved and... But did you keep your promise?
Look over Aflia.
Oh, yeah. And Aflia starts pulling some of what she would believe to be the offering, so all of the money out of the bag.
Okay, so how much of the gold... how much of the stuff that you found do you offer up?
I don't think she can hold that many coins in her hands.
Right, but you can reach in and start pulling coin out.
She would. So she'd start pulling out she'd start with the 40 gold because that's the smallest number.
Okay, so dock off 40 gold from party
yeah.
loot.
Okay, you're on there. And because she's honest, she's not gonna lie. I mean, like that. Look at her tiefling. She'll also start pulling the 1,500 silver out.
Okay.
And even though that is a lot of copper, she's probably just dumping it like the 2,600 copper pieces as well, because that's what they found. So that's what she assumes were all the offerings.
Okay.
So how much silver and how much copper?
All of it.
Well, not all of it, because we have some extra on there.
Okay.
2,600 copper and 1,500 silver.
Why are we giving them?
Because it's theirs to begin with.
She goes, alright.
Who fought the hag? And the troll!
Well, this will go a long way. Alright.
And you're not even there to stop us.
I know. I send you a message. My money senses are tingling.
And I respond back, shove up such your money.
Alright.
You have a message?
Yes.
I'm sure we can do something. I gotta meet with some people.
It's late. Should we do this?
Noon tomorrow?
Yeah.
All right with me.
I'll meet you at the Springvine Inn.
All right.
Perfect. As she draws a shawl over herself, and she goes, "Alright, I bid you good night." As she closes the door, locks it, and then goes down the steps, leaving you to yourself at the top of the stairs.
Well, ready to go to the inn?
I guess, yeah. Let's go to the inn.
Alright, those who went ahead, you guys, where were you headed?
Well, I know where he's headed.
Yeah.
I'm not one to drink, but I don't know where else to go because I was here for that session. So I'm just gonna go to the tavern with him, I guess. Maybe, I don't know.
He's not going to a tavern yet.
Okay.
He's 2 levels of exhaustion.
Does any of the shops still look like they're open?
9 o'clock at night. Make an investigation or make a perception check.
Oh my god.
Investigation.
With disadvantage, right?
Yep.
Oh god.
Yeah, that's not gonna pass. 8.
8.
Yeah.
There's a few places that they're like food stands that are serving roasted. You're guessing game. You don't see the carcasses of the animals. All you see is the meat. So you're not entirely sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna go try to find a tavern.
You know a tavern.
Yeah, I do. I like that place.
Yeah, the tavern is Little Falcon's Bar. As you and Squeege
I'm just gonna,
toting Cosmic.
Yeah, I don't know where else to go because I wasn't here, so I'm gonna just follow him, I guess.
All right. The three of you go off towards the tavern, which for you guys is actually over here. I'm just gonna put you right up there. Until I get smaller tokens to put on this map for you guys. This is
We're just giants lumbering around.
yep.
The tiniest paw prints for
There we
us.
go. Yep.
Tiny silent cat feet.
The scale for this is
Each square.
each square is 300 feet.
300. Okay.
Wait, and each square is 2 inches, so it's 1 inch is 150 feet.
Okay. So basically, half of that's 150.
Yep.
Got it.
So you make your way into the tavern. The floor crunches beneath you. The standard peanut shells scattered across the grimy floor. You hear the wood squeak underneath your boots, but you see none of it. It is so grimy. The chairs are made out of cut stumps, and all the tables are half cut logs.
Good thing Abram's not here.
It's fairly rough to the touch, and you're often afraid of getting splinters every time you.
Is my dwarven buddy there?
Your dwarven buddy is behind the cat. The
Counter?
yeah.
How did he see
I
him?
go up to the counter and I say,
Did he roll
I can't remember his
investigation?
name, but alright!
Oh no.
We're back from glorious battle. Like, one of your strongest elves for me and my companions.
Alright, I still got Cod's challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, two silver.
Okay.
I'm
You're
not
saying
sure
this
if
thing
that still counts as ale anymore. It's so thick.
Alright, so as he pulls out terracotta mugs and then fills this pretty thick liquid, it pours, but barely.
Is it like what, maple syrup? Is what I'm picturing? But darker?
It's like warm maple syrup,
But
so
darker.
it does move. But it doesn't slosh, it undulates.
Oh. Is this an ale or is this a syrup?
So I take my glass and give them theirs or whatever.
Alright, so it's 2 silver per. You got it. As you slide
Did
over
someone say
6.
per? Sorry, go ahead.
You're one of the fucking weirdo cat people. Good to have you. I ain't seen none of you in a long fucking while.
It's been some time, I'm sure.
Alright, so
You're freaking furry.
what kind of? You said bottle.
Oh, yes.
Actually, do you have any more of the wine, actually?
Oh, I'll take that as a yes.
Elfin fucking wine.
I
Just say.
want to send a message to the cat, but we're too far away.
Yeah.
Saying
Alright,
don't
so
say anything.
I do. Here's your fucking wine again. 2 silver.
Of course. Yeah.
As he pulls out a separate terracotta mug, a dirtier one.
A dirty one.
What you
As
spit
he-
into it?
as he pours into it, it again has the floating bits of terracotta in it.
Nice. That's
That's
character.
texture.
Yeah, texture. There you go.
All right. There's a few people in here. It's actually more lively than the last time you were here. Over in the corner, there appears to be an argument that is going on. It appears to be a human and either a really large human or a Goliath. You hear the. There is also a fairly drunk musician attempting to play, but he's just freaking awful at it.
Just freaking awful.
Love this bar.
It's the best.
Alright, so I
You take it to the
my
nicest
glass
places.
and cheers. Pros.
Cheers. Yep. Kompai.
All right. Are you drinking fast or slow?
Oh, I'm downing it.
Oh, I'm
Too
sipping.
much.
Constitution saving throw.
I'm sipping to see if I can even palate or what is it?
All right. So
Handle
it's,
the viscous.
it's called Quartz Challenge.
Okay.
It burns.
Yeah.
It's
I'm just gonna sip this. Nurse it.
it's really thick of clove.
Clove's not bad.
A bit of very spicy honey and a pepper of some kind.
Actually, kind of curious.
It's very pungent, flavorful, and with a mild sweet heat. It sticks to your throat,
Nice. Like
and
drinking
it
milk.
makes you. Oh no!
No?
It's like drinking a pepper honey.
Oh,
You're gonna blow up a toilet later.
that sounds like it.
It makes you
litter box.
cough,
Blow up the litter box.
and your throat gets sore as you drink it. Is it a natural one?
That one.
Yeah, you're sore. He's describing everything that I'm having. I'll times that by 50.
But then it goes numb, but you still taste. Like, you taste everything, but your throat is now numb. You can still speak properly and everything. He cannot. He's swaying.
It's the time you drink when you have 2 levels of exhaustion.
Yeah. He's swaying. His tongue appears to be too thick for his mouth. Yes, very much that. So, I'm a little barbarian, and we just flat and shrill. It's basically how he sounds.
I like it. I like it.
Awesome.
He goes, all right, so what did you fight?
We fought everything.
It comes
We
more.
killed it all
That's how
the
he wanted to sound. It came out of the we flat everything.
Can Les and Aflia show up eventually?
In about like 10 minutes.
I kind of really wanted to shut up for.
So, he goes, all right, so that sounds everything, you say.
Everything.
What kind of fucking shit is everything?
Things with eyes.
Oh my god. You actually have an intelligence score. Come on.
All right, furry man, what did you fight?
Oh, well, we fought a hag and a will-o-wisp and god dang mephits and friggin' zombies.
Is he within
And
message
hands.
range?
Huh? Oh, we fought arms and legs, discombobulated, still twitching and fighting. A head?
All right, little bird person, what did you face? That one's not making any fucking sense.
Squawk.
Squawk.
Make a deception check.
Squawk.
Because, you know, you're not actually a Kenku, but you look like one.
Well, luckily it's nighttime, so you're not at a disadvantage. I don't think I can help her with that, can I?
9 plus 6.
15?
I believe you have imposter, or actor, so you have advantage, don't you, for deception checks?
Did you take that?
I have actor.
Yeah, so you.
Oh, you have advantage.
So you have advantage.
Oh, yeah. 15.
15. He looks at you, but you paid him coin. He
Oh.
doesn't. He's a seedy man who has the wither himself.
He doesn't believe you, but he doesn't want to pursue the line of question.
He's seen a lot of strange things, and it's dingy in here, so he just pauses for a moment.
Squawk.
He goes, I know you fucking talk. Alright, so you just want to be braggadocious, but you don't want to fucking tell me anything.
No.
He told you exactly what happened.
We fought the hag, the Timber Maiden.
Everybody kind of stops. It like
Kindle, I just like open the door right when
Record
that
scratch
happens.
sound
Record scratch.
Yeah.
The bard actually like stops.
Oh, thank God!
The argument in the back actually stops for a moment too.
Yeah.
Make a perception check.
A perception check. 9 plus, I think it's 3. Yeah, 11. 12. Excuse me, 12. I can't English.
12.
Math.
I can't English. I mean, math.
You see in the back corner, it's kind of hard to make out, the human who is arguing with a tall, heavily armed individual. He's got slicked back, greasy hair. He's got a patchwork brown coat with a tan shirt, like kind of like underneath it. He's just staring at you, and he's like got his hand on the muscular individual who also like gives you a sidewards glance.
Oh, they're so pissed about.
You're like-
Jesus. Anyway,
but everybody seems to be staring at you.
yeah, help me out here, Volgar. We killed. Never mind. Don't talk. We killed the Timber Maiden. At least we believe we did.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage. Now that you've said that you believe, it's less braggadocious, and now I
With disadvantage.
It's okay. Oh, 13 plus 6 is 21 still, baby.
nice.
Uh,
Because
19. God! I can't math, I'm sorry. 19.
there's one cheer, two cheers, and you go. Then suddenly an eruption from the roughly like 15 people in the bar.
Enjoying things.
The bartender, then the two arguing individuals who are now silent in the corner. They're just like staring at you in disbelief.
I'm eating this up. Like I'm just eating this up for the record.
The bard, I guess, in the corner goes, "All right, yeah!" And then he goes,
As long as he's just playing the hands and not the whatever he was
then he
playing.
starts like, "All right, fine, I know something about this," and then he starts up.
Oh no. Again.
Can I join in with him?
Yeah, you can.
I have a lyre.
Oh, I should buy an instrument. What's my performance is +4?
As alright, so as everybody begins to like mutter and like coin is being passed, they start. Everybody seems to bustle up to the bartender to pass coin to him. As they're like,
Wait,
we're buying these guys, these people drinks.
Your money is more than enough. We don't need the booze. It's okay. Don't.
He
worry.
doesn't know what he's fucking talking about. A funny man is strange. He wants drinks. This guy wants drinks.
Yeah.
As he points over to Volgar, who
Yeah.
immediately
No.
agrees.
I'll drink with everyone.
As the bartender's the first to cheer, and then everybody else, yeah.
They follow the sounds of cheering, and by they I mean.
Yeah. By the time you, Aflia, and Leslie arrive, this rundown bar is now suddenly boisterous.
I'm having a migraine just like walking in. It's like I know somebody said something
Everyone's
stupid.
cheering, there's lights, there's techno
There's
blasting.
techno. There may be illicit substances. Who knows?
Alright, who has catnip?
Yeah, basically.
All right, drinks are immediately shoved into your guys' hands as Leslinor and Aflia walk in, totally confused by the sudden nature. Squeege is being lifted up onto somebody. Sort of like
The Kenku outfit falls apart.
I hold on to the beat.
Yeah. The Kenku's like holding on to.
As soon as Les
his
sees
head.
that, he's like, one of the two idiots opened their mouths.
Oh, come on now.
The two idiots. There's three of us. Thank you very much.
Hey, you haven't declared yourself to be an idiot yet.
And like Aflia said, you know what? It could be a good thing.
Never celebrate a job when you're only halfway done.
Killed the
I
what's her
know,
name?
but just
Take a break. Take a load off.
You guys all get past drinks, seeing Aflia and Leslinor join and start conversing and asking. Everybody seems to notice and take heed as drinks are suddenly shoved into your guys' arms. It's just
Do I
standard ale.
still have the sack? Or did I give it the
No. You still have the sack.
I should be like, should we tell them that she wasn't the only one?
I didn't think this.
All right.
Don't worry about it.
Les is going to be
We'll
the
be-
morally correct one.
We'll be
again.
honest. Well, I never said we weren't done. I never said we were done. They just
No, you just said we killed the Timber Maiden.
which we did.
As
Which we did.
you
But
know,
it could be a triumphant, as
That's
all
fine.
3 of them were the Timber Maiden.
That's fine. No. None of that. God the Father, God the Son, God the Holy Spirit. Okay. We killed a Timber Maiden, and that's what I said. I'm pretty sure I said that. Timber
No,
Maiden.
you said the Timber Maiden.
You know what?
And it's a title, not a person.
so they're all like they're cheering and clapping. There's people like talking loudly to each other. They're proclaiming the end of the.
I'm going to go to the bartender real quick and be like, here's 5 gold. I'm sorry for what's about to happen.
You're making me fucking nervous. What?
Pull out the sack. We're not-
Okay.
There's 2 more.
Do you actually know there's 2?
Yes, they said the sisters.
Yeah, but that's plural. It's 2 plus. Did they
Yes.
say
So
2?
I'm hoping for 2.
Yeah. So you're gonna lie some more? Okay,
All right,
Mr.
You
Brutally
drop
correct.
the sack, and the sack opens up, exposing the
Yeah.
concave face, the severed head, part of a tongue lolling out of a broken jaw, collapsed face, one lolling eye, one missing. It's an empty eye socket. People gasp and then rush forward and begin cheering and looking at it. It doesn't seem to slow down merriment.
Well,
But
hey,
we killed that!
we did that! Actually, Squeeze did this!
I am about to be vicious and massacre everybody here. Alright. Has anybody had a child go missing?
This guy over here.
Recently.
A daughter specifically.
There's a couple of people like are like and some people are still celebrating unheeding. They're too drunk. They're too into cup. They're like, alright, so there's a few children missing, but most of the fucking children are in hiding right now. Parents are too afraid to let them out.
You remember what the little girl looked like, Aflia?
In hiding?
I should, yeah. I don't have a description in my notes because I don't think it was actually described in game, but she definitely saw him. Her.
Oh, it was also
This is
like,
something that I'm
deteriorated, I
thinking
assume.
parents should know if they're alive.
Alright, you give a description, mousy brown hair, loose ponytail. The most descript thing about this girl was a hand-stitched posy on the left shoulder blade of her little sundress. The bartender goes, sorry, I don't know who that was, but I'm sure if you bring it to one of the churches.
Ooh, I love
I
church.
was planning on going to Arathis tomorrow morning and killing them.
Aye, the lawbringer would be able to do something about that.
We're going to
We
a
already
church.
did.
We haven't been to the Lawbringer yet.
No, I was saying, should
that's
be able to take
December.
care of that. I'm like, well, we already took care of the problem. We're just trying to notify the family.
Right. He was talking about, notifying the family.
Yeah.
The Lawbringer will take care of
That.
the child situation. We
Alright.
take care of the
So-
Timber Maiden.
Alright, so, you got quite a bit of money resting on your tab. You're perfectly fine. Drink. Have fun.
Can I get some food?
Aflia would like to...
Alright, for heroes, I guess.
Hey, I'll give you extra gold if you give me some catnip for the idiot.
Like, I just want some, like a
Yes.
pheasant.
go to a fucking general store for that. But
I got some good stuff.
we'll
right
see
here.
if we can send somebody to get you food. Alright, 20 minutes later, some food is brought by a runner,
Is it
a
Uber
young
Eats?
lad.
Uber Eats.
What's the name of this runner? Is it Uber Eats?
Do you inquire?
Yeah, I'll ask. What's your name?
John, sir?
John. That's a good, strong name. Stay in school, John. Don't do drugs.
You're one to talk.
There's not much school around here. I'm going to be a clear cutter someday, but
Alright.
alright. See, so it's like he's embarrassed,
Still don't do drugs.
right? As you guys get food presented to you from one of the local carts outside, you guys eat as.
Aflia's not eating. She's up on stage playing music.
All right, make a performance check.
Performance. Hey, performance isn't bad.
Okay. It is hard to fail.
You can roll.
Rolls that good old one.
Actually, it's the 25, but nice try.
Nice.
All right, as the music picks up and actually gets way better, everybody, like, if a few of the tables are pushed aside, if a couple of people half-heartedly dance, they're too drunk to actually do anything real. As everybody just gets hammered at this good news. You earn. They're actually very generous with their tipping tonight.
You're welcome.
Because they believe they're working over. You
'Cause it
earn
is.
a total of 4 gold and 7 silver.
Aflia or everybody?
Aflia.
Let me get up
Okay,
there and do
formal.
some prestidigitation tricks.
Okay, then you can split it.
Sweet.
So you each get 2 gold, 3 silver, and 5 copper.
That's quick math.
2 gold.
Yeah.
2 gold, 3 silver, and how much copper?
5.
5. Got it.
It's like it's the metric system or something. All right.
Silly system.
As you guys tell your story for the umpteenth time,
Always slightly different each time.
yep, more feet than a troll should have.
More feet. Yeah. There were 3 legs and 4 arms.
Right, with each
Let's
retelling
two
grab
heads.
everyone
of that,
and leave.
of your harrowing journey, the patrons begin to either pass out or stumble home, leaving behind
Those 2 dudes.
those 2 dudes.
No.
I think I know who they are.
Let's
Are those the sisters?
Can I
No.
can I approach them?
You approach them. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, though,
Oh my
because
God.
you've been drinking.
Oh, have I?
Honestly, Les
Oh,
hasn't.
I would like to mention that Aflia babied 1 drink. The
Yeah, I
entire-
figured.
Oh yeah, 16 plus.
Oh, you're fine.
It's okay.
You've kept a clear head.
16 minus 4.
No, my constitution's at least +1. Yeah, +1.
Well, you didn't roll a 3 on your Constitution?
Actually, I'd like everybody to make a Constitution saving throw,
Just so we
except
can
for
see.
Aflia.
Les
See how
didn't drink
drunk-
either.
Okay, so Les.
Well, you were pretty bad to begin with. Let's see how much worse you
So
are.
yeah, Volgar
Did you
is
sober?
already drunk. So
Did you sober
With
or did it
disadvantage.
work? Oh, with
Oh,
disadvantage.
yeah, because you're already drunk.
Oh, no. Oh,
That was
13.
How's
a
that on
13.
some
Yeah, so
table somewhere?
13 plus
3,
6.
4.
It's your con.
Nice. Everyone's holding their liquor very well tonight.
19.
All right, you're still very drunk, but you don't pass out.
You're not obliterated.
You're not obliterated.
I just one of those guys got drunk real fast and then just maintained it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got 23.
You're fine.
Yeah,
You're
everyone's-
buzzed, but you're not in the poison condition, unlike Volgar.
They're very well.
This
So-
happened last time too.
Yes.
I think so. Of all the people.
Yeah, but I think I drank like 2 or 3 of those last time.
Yeah, you did. You chugged them too.
Yeah.
All right, so Cosmic, you approach the two. They watch you keenly. Hello.
You get a whisper in your head, don't do it.
Well, I'm already here now.
Don't do it.
You approach them. You're greeted somewhat curtly.
Curtly? Oh.
Somewhat.
They're short with me, but not rude.
No.
Yeah, okay.
They've been paying attention to you the entire night, though, and you noticed this.
Exactly. Like I said, I've noticed you guys keeping a close eye on me and my friends. Is there anything we can do for you? Anything we can help you with?
Yes, actually.
Oh no.
I know who this is now.
High elves.
No.
Go ahead.
No, he
You
is
missed
definitely a human. He's got slicked back,
You
somewhat
you weren't here for
greasy
this.
hair.
No, it wasn't. Was
Uh,
this the snake oil guy?
you weren't there for it, but you
No.
heard about
Okay.
him.
Alright.
As I
What
need
was
to
his
pull
name?
up his name,
Like, I can ask
because
him.
he's going to introduce
I'm
himself.
sure.
Is
Because
it
he
the
can't
guy?
wait.
Frederick.
Frederick Ray Butcher.
Frederick Ray Butcher.
I own a traveling alchemy shop.
Oh.
I am known around these parts for my magnificent elixir.
I go to
Sure.
the barbarian like, hey, you might need to hit somebody soon.
I'm sure you are, sir. Is there anything we can do for you, though?
He's
Again,
like,
you didn't
"We're
answer my
hitting
question.
Absolutely, yes. I am what you would say a savior in this town.
How are you?
Yes,
Oh.
my
We have
my
something in
elixir has been keeping many of the townsfolk alive during this troubling time.
Oh.
Unfortunately, my associate here, as he gives a very hard glance at this man who seems to like square up in
More-
defiance.
More mountain than man, but okay.
Looking at him
It's the same
in this
record.
light, he doesn't appear to be full Goliath, but he at least has had Goliath in his ancestry at some point.
So he's larger than the average. About as tall as me, I assume, then.
Taller.
He's a little taller, and
Oh.
he is definitely wider than you.
He's definitely, I didn't say bigger, I said taller, because I thought, what am I, 6'5" or 6'3"? Whatever. All right.
He's somewhere around 6'7". Yes, unfortunately, as he again looks darkly at his compatriot, my supply of a very key ingredient is running dry, and without it, these poor folks are doomed.
Oh. Well, hey, we're saviors, too. Maybe we could help you.
As he cracks a smile as you're getting directly to the point. He goes, yes! Fantastic! I noticed that some of yours are afflicted with this melodious malady.
I don't want to get involved.
Melodious? Anyway. Okay. Yeah, melodious, maybe? Anyway.
He misspoke a little bit. He's a little drunk, but
Yeah, we're all singing. It's all good. You know, like,
He's a very perceptive drunk guy.
Yeah, I know, right? So, yes, 2 of ours have been unfortunately afflicted with this affliction.
yes, as he cracks a smile, he goes, so, if you can be discreet, I would...
Oh, I can be discreet.
I could
Was
tell.
Aflia hear this? But
You're playing at the
Can
moment.
Les see what the hell's going on?
Okay.
You guys can see him talking to this man.
Alright, I am going to try to get him away from him.
Why?
I don't like him.
As you approach, like, don't be hasty. This is a perfect opportunity. I guarantee my elixir works perfectly, as many people within this town can attest.
I guess it lasts until the next lunar cycle.
Unfortunately, these unfortunate souls keep being re-afflicted. And that's my story.
What are the ingredients?
You want to know how you get at the affliction?
Yeah, what is...
I don't know, but I know how to solve it.
And I know how people get it.
Fantastic! It appears that they're still suffering, though.
Yeah.
What do you need? What were these ingredients? That
Agree to it first.
Oh, what?
Pinky swear.
Cross my heart. Agree to what exactly?
I need you to procure a ingredient for me. It's become rather dangerous of late.
One. I'm clarifying. One ingredient.
Yes, I have everything else that I need to complete my magnificent elixir. Unfortunately, I don't have this one ingredient.
I hate to put you on the spot, but what is this elixir called?
Elixir.
It's called the magnificent elixir.
Oh. Fine.
I want to roll an insight check.
Roll an insight check.
Go for it. The DC is 45.
Yeah.
18.
18. He's guarded. He's a little shifty. Despite that, there's a note of forthrightness. He does need your help in getting something.
What's in it for me? Forgot to ask
How
that.
about this?
I did, you're right.
Before we agree to it, what is the ingredient?
He already said
And
it. Okay.
if you tell us what it is, we will go looking for it.
Wait, so you're basically saying
Yes.
Yeah, so
Yes. I'm saying yes. I'm also sober, unlike you two idiots.
Hey, I'm already.
Alright, so shake first.
What's the payment first?
Ooh. What is in it for us?
I'll give your friends my magnificent elixir. And if what you say is true and the cause of this is gone,
Oh, it's not
Then-
gone. I can tell you how it happens, though.
Okay, that's fine by me.
You shake
As he
his hand?
stares
Come
at
on,
you
boy.
with his hand extended.
Won't you shake a poor sinner's hand?
No.
I will.
No. You will shake a paw.
Whatever.
He has a hand.
I have.
He's a cat. I don't care about him.
I imagine my feet are paws. Not really.
Yeah, I'll shake his hand.
It's a very hairy man.
Fine.
that's all.
It is a type of lichen. It
Oh, God.
grows in a cave.
Jesus! Oh, okay. I was thinking lycanthrope. Okay, never mind. Go
No,
ahead.
It is not a werebeast. Nope. It is a kind of lichen that grows on the side of a cave.
A lichen is like moss. Just he doesn't know like you gotta
It's-
break it down
it's a-
for him.
It's a mixture of moss and algae.
I knew that. I'm not in this conversation.
I knew that.
I'm about to drink it.
All right. Where is the
Morning
cave?
conversation.
So- It's a seed cave.
Oh god.
I'm out.
Yeah.
You're welcome for solving all your problems. We're gonna go to the next town over.
No, we lost 2 party members. We're
Yeah.
going to go our own separate ways.
Where is this sea cave? How many days trip?
Actually, it's not that far out of town.
Excellent.
You can actually reach it there by just like the 2 hours walk.
Oh, so we can do it tomorrow afternoon after the noon meeting.
You already know about it.
Yeah, I know.
All right. I will tell you in private.
In private. Perfect.
I mean, most people have felt it.
No. About how the spread.
Oh, okay.
Even though there's still people here who don't want to scare everybody.
Okay, so you whisper into his ear.
Or you just cast a message.
Alright, he goes, interesting. Perfect, that lines up.
No, I'm not.
And then he
kinda
whispers
good.
into your ear that
I was gonna offer to sell
south
the method
of the
control thing.
south
I'm sure he'd
of the
love to get his hands
village, next to the sea cliff,
See,
there is
South near Seacliff, okay.
there is a path that winds down the side of this cliff. It is marked by a wooden post with a tattered red ribbon or flag, I guess.
flagging tape.
It's made of
Oh,
cloth.
it's cloth, yeah.
You do a switchback down the cliff until you reach the shore. A
Sounds
little
dangerous.
bit to the east, about a quarter mile, there is a waterfall, and behind the waterfall is a cave.
And you mentioned you travel a lot.
Yes, I travel quite a bit.
Is there any woods around here that have an abundance of nightshade? Or nightshades attributed to it?
Or an abundance of fog. Or mephits, for that matter.
The one we were at.
Sorry, I wouldn't know. Certain ingredients I procure from merchants.
Alright.
Alright, so you do this for me, and I will provide you with the cure to what ails you.
How many doses?
Enough for your two.
Hmm.
What would we have to do for 4 doses as a just in precaution?
Make a persuasion check.
Can I say, yeah, and help him?
20.
Okay.
Natural or
No.
Flat.
20 flat. He goes, get me... As he pulls out a bag, an empty sack. Fill this up,
With
and you'll have...
the lichen, I assume?
Yes.
Okay.
Is it just a normal bag or is it a bag of holding, whatever?
It's a normal bag.
Is that a
Alright.
mimic?
If it was a bag of, well, if it's a mimic,
Yeah, I
It's a
poke it
bag
with
of
my...
devouring. You
I-
get pulled in.
Poke it with my...
I open it and
invisible
like
hand.
put it on the cat's head. I'm like, are you dead? No, okay, we're good.
Okay.
Take the bag. Alright.
Alright. He goes, perfect, then we are in agreement.
4 doses, 1 bag.
4 doses, 1 bag. He goes, see, they're willing to do it. He goes, it's too dangerous.
What did he say? What
You're drunk. You're going. I'm kidding.
You're there.
Say,
You keep
what,
talking.
wait, what did he just say?
Nothing, it's no mind.
No mind. He said something about being dangerous.
It's the reason why he won't go. He's a coward.
He's a coward. I mean, I'm not a. I'm.
As
Scared
the
to keep
big
living,
guy
though.
like glares at him, he's like, I pay you.
So, big guy, what's in the case?
Yeah, can we look at the guy? Yeah, talk to the guy.
Make a persuasion check.
Hmm.
Nope.
Okay, ha! Me, my turn.
You can't just keep throwing
going
checks at it.
to cast friends on the big guy.
Okay, what's your saving throw?
I've never actually done this. For the duration, you have advantage on all charisma checks directed at one creature of your choice that isn't hostile towards me in the
Right.
spell.
What is the saving throw?
Nothing.
It is a should be a wisdom or a charisma check.
For the duration, you have advantage. When you spell ends, the creature realizes you meant to influence it and might get pissy. A creature prone to violence might attack you. It doesn't say anything about it actually here. You want to just make it a wisdom or
Hold
charisma?
on. All spells, and then you took friends for the duration.
Friends.
When the spell ends by prone to violence, depending on the nature.
Oh.
No, apparently it doesn't. That makes so little sense.
It's up to you, but you need to apply a small amount of makeup to his face.
Make a sleight of hand check to do this subtly.
Fine. 6. 12. Wait, 12.
12. All right. It's dark, so you're fine. Go ahead and make your persuasion check.
I just want to, yeah. What's in the thing? Oh, thank God, I got friggin' advantage. Oh, I didn't do anything fucking good. Persuasion, 14.
See people.
See people, like how do you say it? Songin? I don't know how to pronounce it. The SANGHIN people. What kind of sea people?
I don't know. We used to go there and collect things. Sea people showed up.
How?
We had to abandon our stuff down there.
A large.
Shut up!
A large amount, I assume.
He doesn't. He just knows that there's sea people and they're dangerous.
Okay, all right. I appreciate your forthrightness. You're a good guy.
Sea monkeys down there.
Okay. You guys back away from the table. There's a bit more arguments between the two.
I can't wait to come back and meet that guy again.
You cast friends on me.
You're gonna get punted through a window, probably.
So we are we gonna go to sleep now? I mean, you said the tavern's mostly died down, right?
Yeah, the tavern's dying down. It's emptying out.
I was going to go to the inn that the meeting was at and get a room there.
Yep.
Oh, are we okay? We don't
You
stay
guys-
at the tavern. We stay at the inn.
Yeah, you guys stay at an inn. This is a seedy tavern.
Oh.
There's an inn that you guys stay at that also has a bar.
Oh, how convenient! Does it have a continental breakfast too?
Kind of. They sell chicken, eggs, pork belly.
Mm.
So, the Springvine Inn. Mansell has already gone there for his night. You guys remember for the rooms, one bed per room for 5 silver, or there is a 2-bed, which includes a bath, for 1 gold piece.
What was the snake oil guy's name?
Frederick.
1, 2,
Frederick.
5, 6.
Frederick.
I don't need a bath.
Oh yeah.
I'll drop 3 gold and pay for everyone.
Well, there you
All
go.
right, so there are only 2 1 gold rooms.
All right, I'll take those 2.
All right, and so you can purchase the 2 big rooms, and then you can buy 2 more normal rooms if you want, or 1.
How much are
normal.
those?
Aflia can go ahead and buy her own normal room. How much is it?
5 silver per night for a 1 bedroom. The gold bedrooms, the more ritzy rooms, have 2 beds in them and a bath.
All right.
No, Aflia's gonna go ahead and stick with the 5 silver, and she'll just be in her own.
I'll put Abram in the other 5 silver room.
Okay.
Then Barbarians with Barbarian. Keep him sober and alive. And Cat and Bird can go the other one.
You gotta keep an eye on Squeech.
Just call that food again.
Is you're
Nobody
gonna
might
you're gonna
take
need
that
a bath to sober up.
All right, you guys take a long rest.
Woo!
Volgar, you regain 2 of your
I did die.
hit dice.
I'll tell.
You can then expend any of those if you need to still.
Yeah, we'll expend 1.
Actually, hold up 1 second. How much HP did you have?
I'm down 10 right now.
I'll just cast Cure Wounds on you before we go to sleep.
That works.
Yeah.
And
nice.
you heal 9.
Nice.
Then long rest.
All right, everybody
A little more
regains
efficient.
what
Yeah,
they need
that works.
for the long rest.
I believe
Yep.
so.
As
Break time.
break time?
Want to take a break? Okay.
Sure.
Next break.
Let's make this a really quick one.
Oh, return listeners. I'm Tonka, and this is Cats and Crowbars. Be sure to check us out every other week as we post new adventures. Yes!
All right, welcome back. So, you guys all complete your long rest. It is now morning. You guys have a bit of breakfast. News is starting to spread, as you can hear. All the clear cutters are buzzing with excitement. Town guards are talking about. You can gather from little snippets of conversation at the table before they go out to start clear cutting, that they might be able to open up trade once again, because they've just got lumber piling up because
to be quiet.
nobody could leave for fear of a loved one with the wither being unable to pay tribute.
Hope is a powerful
Aflia
drug.
left early. Like as soon as she woke up, she left to go to the Lawbringers Temple.
Okay, you make your way over to the Lawbringers Temple.
Is that the courthouse?
Yes.
Okay.
Your hooven feet meet closely knit cobblestones as you climb the steps to the large building with the 4 pillars. You see the facade made. It's a triangle made of brass with the perfectly balanced scales upon it. As you enter in through the doors, An early morning prayer is going off as you see the priest that you saw last time you were here, giving a prayer of hope to people. To the left, you see in a small alcove the guard station, where a young man around 17 is handing out dockets to town guardsmen as they're all coming to see what their assignment for the day is.
Aflia is going to stay in the back and wait for the prayer to end. Be keeping her head down and in like a standing prayer.
All right. It goes on for the next half hour. The guards all leave, going to their various stations, some of them grabbing what you recognize as tinctures of depetrification as they load up with crossbows and long swords, getting ready to escort the carts to ford across the river. There is a loud rush of people standing up all at once as they all begin to leave for the day. Some of them linger behind and give a few words to the priest before he pats them on the shoulder and they too turn to leave.
Aflia is going to kind of in the line going towards the priest and make her way. Like she's letting everybody go ahead of her.
Okay. Averting your gaze, you keep to the side. You get the familiar glances of a few people who do notice you. A few of them disdainful, others curious. Father Drake looks at you. You saw him last time and heard his name. As he gives you a quizzical look. He is unencumbered. He's free. You can talk to him.
I have a question.
Oh, yes. How may I help you?
How of any of the children who by the Timber Maiden?
I gathered that you were asking anything about the children that were taken by the Timber Maiden. He looks at you with a saddened face. He goes, yes. This last month, we've lost 15.
15? I'm so sorry to hear that. May I ask about if you know of one in particular?
Describe the child. Maybe I have.
She was young, very young, with mousy brown hair, and she had a flower posy design on her left shoulder.
A smile creeps across his face. He goes, Nina.
Nina?
Nina. Baker's child.
Like a baker or a person named Baker?
A baker.
A baker's child.
Yep.
Do they frequent this temple?
Yes, every Saturday.
Every Saturday. Well, would you... Do you think... Okay. I saw her. My friends and I went out to see the Timber Maiden, to vanquish her, to help the city, this town. And along our way, after a scuffle, I happened to come across her. And I didn't know what else to do. I gave her a proper burial. I prayed to my goddess, the change bringer. I would like to send up a prayer with Euracus as well for her, to make sure that she truly is comfortable as she passes on.
He watches he listens to your story with kind eyes as he listens to you tell about the burial, and the prayer. He goes, it sounds to me like she's found her proper place, and justice has been meted out. I will pass on this word of comfort to her parents.
Thank you. I'm sorry we couldn't find the others. If somehow we do, I'll be sure to give them the same respect that I gave her.
Thank you.
Thank you, Father. And my friends and I, we're going to continue to help as much as we can to make sure nobody else suffers this fate. No one deserves to lose a child.
He seems grateful. He goes, it appears that you're the judgment that Arathis brings to us. And I thank you.
Aflia's gonna kind of give a respectful nod, and she's going to bid her farewells, and go ahead, and she's gonna go back to the Springvine Inn. Yeah, she's gonna go ahead and head back to the Springvine Inn.
Inside, you meet everybody as they're having breakfast. It costs everybody 2 copper for breakfast. 2 copper again if you wish to have a breakfast beer. I can see Volgar nodding vigorously.
I don't need any beer, thanks.
You see Mansell also within the bar, eating and having a drink to himself.
Aflia will go sit
It's
with
100
Mansell.
copper to silver to
10.
gold. 10
It's
copper
10.
to silver?
10 to silver, 10 silver to gold.
Okay, 10.
So it's 100
It's
copper
out.
to 1 gold.
It's that World of Warcraft copper, silver, gold.
The only weird one's the Electrium or whatever.
Yeah, Electrum is 5 silver to 1 Electrum.
So I apologize. How much was breakfast?
2 copper.
2 copper.
2 extra copper if you want to.
Volgar wants to go find a cobbler before we head out.
Okay.
Cobbler?
A cobbler for shoes.
Yeah, for shoes.
That's like what?
Okay. You venture out into the new day. The mist is still ever permeating the place.
I was going to ask that too. So the mist is still there?
Oh yeah.
So that's normal mist.
No.
Oh, so it's not normal mist.
You've determined already that it is not natural.
Okay.
Whatever it is the cause is still permeating the area.
Alive.
Yep. So,
Sounds like
traveling about, because this is the Springvine Inn right here. So that is where you guys are. You find a cobbler over here.
Alright, so I go in, and I ask the cobbler.
It's a human woman. Hi, how may I help you?
I have a special request I would like to see if you can do.
Of course.
I would like to see if you could install some small spikes in the bottom of my shoes.
You're looking for a climbing shoe.
Yeah.
I got some right here.
Yeah, I'm going to climb some werewolf
They're
faces.
not entirely, sold too often around here.
Yeah, they silver spikes.
But those who like to frequent the coast, who like to climb up and down, freestyle, yes, or those who attempt to scale the Windshire Wall. I don't recommend it.
Well, I don't know what that is, so
The elves are very, very particular and guarded.
How much for the boots?
Yes. As she pulls out a measuring tape to measure your feet, you mind? Is she... Alright. For you, these climbing shoes will put you back 2 gold and 7 silver.
Sold.
Perfect. Alright, you are now in the possession of climbing shoes. They will give you advantage on climbing checks against vertical surfaces.
Sure, that's what I need
Yeah,
them
that's
for.
what I'm
That's what I need them for. Exactly.
How much damage to the face do they give?
I have a question too, real quick. How does climbing speed work again?
It's half your movement.
Almost.
Oh no, sorry. It's your strength. No. Sorry, this isn't 3.5. Yeah, it's half your movement.
Unless stated otherwise.
Unless stated otherwise.
I'm done. I'll go back to the.
I got my golf shoes. That's all I wanted. You're looking to play some golf, laddie.
All right, so you purchase climbing shoes. Everybody else.
I'm waiting for the meeting.
So you're gonna wait until noon.
Yeah, the new meeting.
I don't have anything else I need.
Can we? Well, no, we don't want to split the party.
Actually, I want to go to find out where I can sell this vial of basilisk stomach acid I have.
Okay, there's a couple of places. I believe Aflia knows of one place.
She does.
Ooh.
Which reminds me what else I wanted to do. But now I remember.
Yes!
So when Aflia comes back, because you can probably ask her.
Yep.
I need to find the name.
Misty Cupboards. Magic shop.
The Misty Cupboards run by Tonka.
Tonka!
What's our current party goal at?
Pretty
10.
bad right now.
Yeah, it's actually really bad. Because somebody keeps their
Or
word.
10, my bad.
10 gold, 37 silver, 47 copper.
I'm glad that I'm richer than the party. That's depressing.
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, don't worry. So are you gonna try to find it on your own, or are you gonna catch Aflia as she walks?
I'll go with you.
Okay.
Alright,
Well,
you guys
me
meet.
and she also remembers what else she wanted to do.
Alright, you guys begin walking down the cobbled streets. Off in the distance, you hear the thunderfalls of a hammer on an anvil. But you guys turn abruptly left at a shop that is beginning to smell more pungent with every moment, as its door is open and a small amount of smoke wafts out into the fog that permeates the streets. You guys enter into the shop and are greeted by a waft of smoke from a censer in the back of the shop. It takes you aback for a moment from how pungent it smells. You see the wooden racks with scrolls on them, alchemist drawers for supplies, for spell components. Behind glass, you can see trays with potions, rings, and other such delights, as a gnome in a bluish robe with silver embroidery upon it goes, "Ah, yes! Hello! Oh! Repeat customers yet again! Welcome back!
Of course.
It's been a couple of days. I thought you'd left me."
No, it's just, we're out, doing adventuring things.
Of course!
I actually have some questions after, Leslinor, I think you wanted to shop really quick?
Yeah, while out there,
What are you waiting for?
well, I was wondering if you knew what to do, what you would offer for, and I pulled the vial of basilisk stomach acid. What would you like for this?
He looks over it. Yes, perfect. Basilisk stomach acid, as he, uncorks it and sniffs it. Not exactly fresh, but still viable.
Just a couple days.
Perfect. Yes, I will offer you 3 gold pieces per vial.
Alright, I'll take 3 gold.
There's the one vial.
All right. He gives you 3 gold pieces for the 1 vial. You have any others? And he looks expectantly, kind of hopefully.
Sorry, we were only able to get the 1.
Unfortunate. Right.
Unless you wanted to get something, less.
I've updated my prices just to warn you. I have no idea what I was thinking the last time I quoted you.
I understand. I'm actually interested in the scrolls today, and a couple spell components.
Perfect. What are you looking for? I have quite a few. I actually got a few new ones.
Well, if I may interest you quickly, and she's going to reach into the bag of holding and pull out only about 1 pound of it.
1 pound of
Do you have any interest in green dragon scales?
green dragon scales. Ooh, I do. How did you get green dragon scales?
It's a long story. At the same place I got the bag holding, but I was just wondering if you would be interested, and for about how much?
She's kind of holding the green dragon scales, the 1 pound, very close, like it's the only one.
He
that she
looks
has.
at it. 50 gold per pound.
Jesus.
50 gold per pound.
Yes.
Well, here's 7.
Yeah. Shh, we're not doing this yet.
Okay. Would you be interested in some trade of the green dragon scales?
Of course.
Okay. Can we go over the scrolls that you have again?
Yes, of course. I have, of course, this scroll here. It lets you comprehend any language. As I already told you, you were very fascinated last time, I believe.
I was.
Alright. So, I also have this one. It allows you to set up camp quickly, tear it down with but a thought, find drinkable water in the wild, as well as game. Requires a divine caster, but, or you could use it as a one-off.
Okay.
I've got this one. This one is new. A person apparently had this one in their family for a while and totally forgot about it. But the Timber Maiden, demanding as she is, they decided to grab coin to offer, and so I bought it. This one projects a barrier that protects you against fey creatures. No?
Okay.
This one over here lets you speak a sentence or phrase into an object, and then when somebody triggers it, the object speaks in your own voice and says the message.
That just sounds like fun.
Okay.
This one right here is very nasty, very fun. So long as it's not on you. It locks a person in place, prevents them from doing anything. It's whole person.
Yeah, whole person.
Okay.
This one right here
Okay.
lets you know who is good and who is evil. That way you know exactly who you're dealing with. This last scroll over here, as he picks it up, this one's also a new one. This one's fun. This one's interesting. Impress your friends. Look at an object on the ground, so long as it doesn't weigh too much. Launch it into the air. Make it hit somebody, dealing damage, or just sending it flying across the field.
Oh my god, if you could see my face right now.
Catapult.
So what he has is he has a scroll of comprehend languages, wild cunning, protection from fey, magic mouth, hold person, detect good and evil, and catapult. Those are his scrolls.
Okay. So, how much would the comprehend languages and catapult be?
Alright, so comprehend languages is 120 gold pieces now. Unfortunately, with time going on, my prices are rising.
That's not how that works.
It is.
Tell that to the housing market.
Alright, so, this scroll of catapult is 145 gold pieces. A bargain, I swear.
So it's 6 pounds.
Yeah, a bargain for not poor
Would
adventurers.
there
such as
be a
ourselves.
bargain if I got them together?
Ooh. Make a persuasion check.
She learned that one from a dwarf.
Persuasion.
All that bartering and
Another one
haggling.
she's actually really good at. Persuasion. Yeah, she's pretty darn good at persuasion. That is so cocked. Okay, that is 19.
19. Okay, for the two of them as a pair, 230 gold pieces.
230. Yeah. And you said 50 gold per pound of dragon?
Yep.
You need rope on you. Rope?
Yeah.
We're probably gonna need it if we have to climb.
So. Sorry, I am
Jump up
mathing
where
right
we're
now.
going. The rest of us can't.
Lots of math.
I don't know, let me see.
5 pounds gives you 250 gold.
Yeah, I got it. I'm mathing other things that I know I need as well. Okay, that's interesting.
If that doesn't interest you, I have these other trinkets. I have these rings. I have 3 of them. I have these wondrous items over here in this box as he pulls out a small chest and opens it up. Inside you can see an amulet, a fan, this stone that appears to like hover and bob, and a red stone that appears to have eyes staring out at you. And then they disappear back within the red stone.
We can't afford any of
That's
this.
cool.
Well, she can. She's got like $300 worth of friggin'.
No, she doesn't.
Oh, okay. I
Okay.
should have mentioned green dragon scales though.
Yeah.
I have
These cost a lot
I
more.
have this ring over here, a ring of swimming. I also have this ring that lets you jump like crazy. You wouldn't believe.
Swimming and ring of jump. Not
I also
jump,
have these
jump.
2 rings that keep you warm in any
I don't even
condition.
know if I'm there right now.
I'm pretty sure that
Okay.
her
She is
That
still
should go
stuck on the spell casting because that's just who she is. You know, this is all very interesting. I also need some spell components for and she'll snap her fingers to get switch to appear on her shoulders.
Yes,
I've got
I
10
love
rings
that
swimming,
trick.
I'm still not going.
Yes. I mean, we're gonna have to travel around a lot, and I think he needs to hold a different form. So, I also need some spell components for him. At least 20 gold's worth of. I forget what it is because I don't have it pulled up in front of me.
Find familiar? It's
Find
charcoal, incense, and herbs.
Yeah.
At least 20 gold of that.
Okay. He produces that amount. So, you've got enough to make two find familiars.
That would be that's kind of what I'm going for. She's gonna come and look back at Lesnalor and just so. What do you think about the spells and the deal that we're getting, Les?
I'm fine with it.
You're good with that?
Yeah.
Do you see anything that you might be interested in?
Nope, I'm good for now.
Okay. So yeah, me thinking, I'm like, gosh darn, I haven't been a spellcaster in too long. What do I need? Let's go. Okay. So with 50 gold per pound of dragon scales, and 230 for the 2 scrolls, correct?
Yes.
And then I'd be paying full price for the spell components. I can't lump that in as the lump sum as well. For a repeat customer, of course.
Alright, make a persuasion check.
I want to aid.
You're not a repeat customer, though.
Yeah.
18.
18.
Well, not one whole gold.
One whole call.
One whole gold.
247.
247.
So that's 3 gold off of the material components.
It is. It is, and that's a lot of components too.
Yep.
Well, unless Les Milor has anything to say about that, let's do the trade then.
Fantastic!
And she'll pull out all 5 pounds of green dragon scales.
There you go. You've got catapult and comprehend languages now. As
And I
scrolls.
get 3 gold back.
All right.
Catapult and comprehend languages. Yeah.
For scrolls, you still have to spend the money
I
to
know. I'll get there.
Spend the money.
But
on
I
what?
have them.
To
so
learn
that,
them.
That's what matters.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, gotcha. The rule. The home rule.
Yep, the home roll. It's so expensive to do this.
But worth.
Yep, as soon as you guys get more money, she'll be able to purchase the components, like the paper and the ink to do it. But at least she now has the spells to do it. Alright.
I do.
You leave happy with your
Get
purchase.
some of that money we found.
As you make your way back to the Springvine Inn. And the noon hour ticks, unless, of course, somebody wants to do anything else.
I get the feeling 50 feet of rope might not be enough, but screw it, let's find out. I'm good. Let's go.
Okay. Alright. You guys hang out at the Springvine Inn. Afternoon. People begin to gather. Food is being passed around. You guys purchase lunch for 2 copper.
Oh my god.
Of course, you want drink,
No,
which is another 2 copper on
Too
top
cheap.
of that.
Too cheap.
Well, I
And
mean,
she doesn't drink, so.
always.
Yeah.
Alright. Volgar is drinking still. It's not enough to get you drunk, but you buzz still. You're just maintaining now.
Well, yeah,
It's like rage. You just
Every
gotta
good
maintain
drinker
it.
knows how to maintain.
Yep. God. All right. You and as you guys have settled down in a comfortable seat, you see a woman. Leslinor, you recognize her. She casts a quick glance around and sees you, and then hurriedly walks over to your guys' group.
What are we doing with that head again?
I still got it.
Yeah, what are we doing with it?
I was going to drop it off at the
You
water,
see
I guess.
Violet Hayes standing before you. Goes, ah, yes. She welcomes you.
Say hello.
Hello.
I motion for the chair that we have at our
Hi
table.
again.
Oh, hello. She looks nervously at you. Is this really the end of the wither?
It's the start.
It's the start of the end. The beginning of the end.
Okay. I believe you, but my consorts, they need proof that this is the end.
It's not.
I never said it was the end.
It's
I just
the
said
beginning of the end.
we got the Timber Maiden. She was a hag,
Okay.
and hags tend to generally travel with. They have a coven.
I don't know much, but I know some of them do. But
So
yeah, that's awful.
since the mist around here is not natural, it's probably the work of the coven.
She frowns, but goes, okay.
So we're going to spend a couple hours to take care of one little errand, and then we're going to go out and look for this coven. And once we take care of the coven, the spell, curse, whatever they have the wither be, shouldn't be able to be maintained anymore. And theoretically it should be gone.
She breathes in deeply and exhales heavily. Okay. Even if you just break the mist around us, that'll be... I mean, well, the wither's the biggest problem, but...
The problem with the wither is it's caused by these little beings called mephits that will hide in the mist. And they're being brought... The Timber Maiden, when we fought her, she summoned them.
We take out the mist.
We take out the Coven. We take out the mist, which will
Yeah.
take out the mephits.
Hopefully. But first, we're going to the beach.
She looks at
We're
you
not going
quizzically.
to...
Okay.
Alright, take a squirt bottle, spray him in the face. We're not going to the beach, we're going to a cave to grab some stuff.
He actually just picks up a drink and splashes it in your face.
No, we are helping the gentleman who has the elixir to gather the materials needed to make more.
She seems to brighten slightly. Oh! I wish his stuff worked harder. I mean, people last longer than they should with his stuff.
We're going to gather some more materials and bring it to him so he can make more. And then once we finish that, we're going to continue the hunt.
Between you and me, I think if he worked harder, it would actually be a cure.
Yeah, I think if he took some of the stuff out of his harem, he probably would be able to find a cure easier.
Alright, again, we don't have much to reward, but we'll try and gather something once this is all right.
A bunch of gold. Silver, coppers. Give it back. Just give it back to me.
I've already started to distribute back to the people.
Don't listen to them.
She looks a little flushed and ashamed that she gave away your reward.
Oh, now I feel bad. It's okay, miss. It's fine. We'll be fine. We're big, strong, strapping Timber Maiden slaying adventurers. We'll be okay. You don't need to feel guilty. I apologize.
And
Yeah.
is
we'll
there
be
anything
fine.
else that you
We're
need?
here to help anyways.
No, our only worries are the mist and the wither.
And they're basically one and the same, so they'll take care of it for you.
She bows and flushes and excuses herself hurriedly.
Alright, sweet. Let's throw the head at the stairs of the courthouse and get to this cave.
I'm actually going to go to the courthouse or all that. I'm not going to throw it.
Aflia
Here's a random head, run away.
Because it should just be the Urathis building, right?
It is. I'm not going to go to the priest, though. I'm going to go to more of like the guard section.
Yeah,
Of
Aflia will show the way since she.
Oh, I've been there before.
No. Oh, you've been there?
it. Yes.
Yep, Leslinor makes his way up to...
I kind of pissed off a priest.
Oh, yeah.
It was
Surprised you
the
didn't.
head of the guard, but yeah.
Yeah, I pissed him off and then
I
tried
guess
to...
Aflia's gonna stay back if Mansel's in the room to go sit with him. And
Oh yeah, do we get to say goodbye to Mansell? No, because we have to come back to the town. Is Mansell going to come with us to the cave?
Why not?
Mansell, right?
Mansell hasn't been invited.
Oh, well, let's invite Mansell.
I mean, Aflia's sitting with him, so.
Alright, well, invite him in a second.
I'm going to go to the guard shack. Or the guard
Okay,
temple.
you go to the Temple of Arathis, in which there is a small little alcove in which the guard is posted and assigned to the town.
Alright, I still have the diary of the previous... of someone who claimed to be a guard in it.
Okay. Yep.
And-
I thought Aflia had that.
We were splitting it between the two of us. Last I checked, I had it.
No, Aflia took it and put it in her bag.
Okay.
I mean, she can hand it over to you if you want it, so she'd do that.
Alright, I thought it'd be kind of appropriate.
Yeah.
Oh, the guard diary. No, okay,
Yeah.
it took me a second to remember what we're talking about. Gotcha.
Okay, so
It has some information that they would...
you
might
get the
need.
diary and make your way over. You sit in front of the attendant who's 17. It's the same one as last time. He talks like this because he's got the wither.
Well, might to make your day a little bit brighter.
Eh?
Drop the head. There's Timber Maiden.
Oh! Really? Alright,
It's not a pretty sight.
he reaches under the under the desk and pulls out a ledger. He starts thumbing through it. What is that?
A hag.
As he rummages back behind him and pulls out a coffer, puts a key into it and unlocks it, opens it up. He rummages through, pulls out a empty sack and starts distributing coin into it. He goes, one hag is 60 gold pieces.
Thank you. And the hag was masquerading as the Timber Maiden.
Make a persuasion check.
No, I'm... Okay. 16.
Really?
First time we saw her, she had this appearance that we had a tabaxi friend who saw her and was charmed by her.
Okay.
And then the next time we saw her...
Give me a description.
Alright, I get the description because I was with him when we ran into her.
Okay. You begin describing her as his eyes go wide. I've seen her.
And then...
You killed her? This is her?
And when we killed her, the illusion dropped and this was what was there.
He reaches into his own pockets and pulls out another 10 gold and 5 silver pieces and 20 copper and just hands it to you. He goes, if that's true, this is all yours.
And just so... This is just going to be some free information for you, but normally hags, they come with a coven, typically.
They don't.
Some do. There usually is,
yeah,
but...
You know that they're sometimes they band together, but it is not...
But in the situation like this, with the weather, the fog still going, everything, there's probably
it's
coven
safe enough
involved.
for you to assume that.
Yes. That we are going to try to find something to have a temporary relief for the weather, and then go after to see if we can find the source.
This is still yours.
Alright.
So he just pushes
But at the same time, I
He
pull out
just
the diary.
elated.
I pull out the diary. I'm like,
Thrilled.
we also found this on a zombie, and it actually helped us immensely.
As he looks at you, he pales more than normal, than his already pale visage.
But I want to give credit to this man for his family and know that they, because of him, we found her.
I'll see to it.
All right. Yeah. Hopefully it ends soon.
Yeah, I hope so too. As he runs his hand through his hair. All right.
All right.
You leave. It's now afternoon.
Happy with your gold now?
Yeah, Aflia sat with Manzel.
Ha
I mean, yeah, if anybody else in the party joins her, she's not going to stop him, but she sat with him. He's usually tucked off alone, growing mushrooms in the corner of the room or whatever.
He's usually hanging out with Alvis, his raccoon. And while she takes care of that, anybody else doing anything? There are other shops if you guys want to shop.
I got my shoes.
I've got 19
Actually, I think I was-
crossbow bolts still. How many bolts do you have? Oh yeah, because we maxed out and
You got
at
plus
the end of
ones
the Timber
now.
Maiden.
20
How
plus
many
ones.
of the 20 plus ones?
Now, does Squeege know we're going to a sea cave? Because he's not going to agree to that.
You were drunk, so probably not.
I thought you did.
So, we're gonna eat the rope.
Cross that bridge when we come to it.
Yeah, by tying you to the
I just
barbarian.
said it's a beach party. We're going to a beach party, Squeege. It'll be fun.
Yeah, all we have to do is get a rope, wrap it around a Screech, throw it in the back of the barbarian, and have him start running and just start casting spells.
Alright. So, you're talking to Manzel.
Yes. She's just gonna sit down with him and, so, hey, I didn't get to see you after we came back. You still doing okay?
Yes. Did a little bit of shopping. Nothing too major. I'm only here for the next 4 days, so...
Oh, yeah, I mean, we're off on another adventure ourselves. I've been, yeah. I guess it never stops, huh? Once you get first taste.
Exactly. That was exciting.
It was a little exciting. I never got to ask. I meant to. Where was your family from? I've been to a lot of places, so I'm just curious.
He gets a little somber for a moment, and tells you, Troutbeck.
Troutbeck?
Yes, Troutbeck.
Has she ever been there?
You passed briefly through it. You mostly spent most of your time around Lake Helm and Gornwells.
Okay.
Occasionally going west enough to hit Wakefield.
Okay. Alright. I've barely been there, so I wish I had more memory of anything that would have happened there. But, I mean, no memory I have is bad, so that's always a good thing, right?
You'd think.
Yeah. So, you're still wanting to be a hero, right?
I mean, anything to live up to the memory, I guess.
Okay.
He looks a little more somber than what his words suggest. He's trying to be offhand, but failing.
Being a hero is a lot of hard work, but, I mean, you really showed us that, you know, you're more than enough to be a hero. I'm just wanting to let you know that.
Thank you.
And if we ever need help, would you be against, you know, if I managed to find a way to call out to you while we're off on an adventure, would you be against, you know...
I mean, if I'm in the area.
Around to help?
If I'm in the area.
Okay.
I mean, I'm always... I'm always trying to be helpful, I guess. It's a little bit of a sour note towards the end, but...
You're more than helpful, Manzo. I do have one more question. Have you ever heard of the legend of the Dragonborn that once were in Raychester?
Okay, let's see. He seems to glaze over slightly. Dragonborn, betrayers.
Maybe
I think I heard that the only tale that comes to my mind is a group that had tried to assassinate a very important family. Other than that, they all kind of like are individuals and have their own glory. But a family, you say?
I mean, that's the legends that I've heard. They were a family. They worked for the royalty, and I was once told that they were noble, kind heroes who, no matter what, they lived by a code to always help, protect, and even if it meant doing something that normally would seem evil.
I heard something similar. This group twisted that code to do evil.
Oh?
I mean, I don't know too much. I'm not a historian.
Yeah, I have a big thing for history.
I don't even
myself.
remember which family. You seem to know more than I do. You know more.
I study a lot of history, so I may know a little bit.
Make a deception check.
Make a deception check. Okay, deception dice. Who wants to help?
There's nobody to help you on this one.
Yep.
I know.
See if Mansell will help you.
I mean, he's only the one inquiring. Of course he's going to help.
That's a natural one.
Oh.
As you begin to stutter and spurt, and he's like inquiring, you just clam up, and he goes, sorry, I didn't mean to pry too hard. Never mind. Right. As he then seems to be grateful as a group of people seem to enter the bar, as Cosmic, Squeege, and everybody arrives.
So.
Oh, hey, man, so what's going on, man? How are you?
Nothing much, I guess.
Wondering if you want to come to a little beach party with us later.
Beach party? Is that what she was talking about?
You know,
It's
what
not
does
much
she...
of a party.
I don't
Cosmic,
know.
don't lie.
I'm pretty sure Volgar's going to consider it a party, so, I mean...
Volgar's like drunk on damn right!
You just gotta fix your attitude there, Alpha, that's all.
Of course, the party. You see my new shoes?
You want to come with us to this sea cave?
He's doing that weird thing where he like sticks out like his foot to show off his shoes, and it's like obvious, but he's like you see anything different?
Notice anything new? Nice golf shoes.
Talking about those kicks.
For a second.
Sorry, what were you saying we're gonna?
If he's really sticking out his foot, Aflia would just use a quick prestidigitation to turn the boot bright pink for a second.
Your boot turns bright pink, but quickly fades.
Almost the color of blood.
Almost the color of blood, yes.
Nowhere near. More like the stomach vial of say Cosmic if he drank too much.
What? Anyway, you want to come with us to the sea cave? You said you wanted to. Well, I didn't hear him say that. If you want to be helpful, you can help us one last time.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh my gosh! Give me a d20. 17 plus, I don't know, persuasion. 6, 23.
Okay, I guess so long as this doesn't take,
It's just a little cave for a little Lycan to help the people of, what's this place called again? This town.
Man, you're so convincing.
Insert town here. I was gone for that session, I'm sorry.
Hello, citizens of insert town here.
It's just a quick trip down to the beach.
Does
a
none
sea
of you
cave.
know the name of this town?
No, it's Forest Ford.
Forest Ford.
There you go.
Yeah, feeler. I'm sorry, I wasn't here.
Somebody has it written down.
I was drunk both times I was here.
Anyway.
Alright.
It's just a quick trip down to the sea cave. Get a little
Alright.
Lycan.
I mean, so long as I can get back in the next 4 days.
Oh, that should be a cinch. It's just a 2-hour trip from here, actually, just down to the coast.
Fantastic. All right. I guess I'll join you guys.
You got any experience in caves, by the way? You
Caves?
said you're more of a prairie guy, right? Or fields?
I mean, open terrain.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, there's terrain in there. There'll be terrain
Sounds
in
so
there.
confident as he begins like that smile of the oh god,
Yeah.
like
Well,
basilisk
just
again.
think it over for a second.
It's starting to creep across his face. All right. With that, you guys secure the ally once again to go with you guys. You guys are rested. You have a plan-ish.
About to enter the
Okay.
cave.
Yep. As far as plans go, that is not a bad one. It's not a good one. But
It's a plan.
We've
It may not be
had
plan A or plan
It's not
B.
even a plan. It's an idea. We're gonna enter a cave.
I'm always planning. I go somewhere, I kill something.
Right.
Plan
All
that.
right.
And then return. Get
I
here.
think with that, we're gonna call it a night because
It's 5 o'clock.
yeah, it's 5 o'clock and people have stuff to do. Happy National Bee Day as we're recording this. So
National Bee Day, people.
Yeah. Support your local bees.
Yeah, I hope-
support
I
your
hope
local bees.
I hope we play on Talk Like a Pirate Day.
Oh god.
That would be awesome.
We should do a one-off on that day. We're all pirates or something stupid like that.
Alright, and with that, we're going to call it a night. I'm Daniel the Dungeon Master, and this was Cats and Crowbars.